Facts you probably didn't know. 1. The reason why rabies causes hydrophobia is because the water washes away the bacteria, making the bite less potent. So the less water the infected individual drinks, the nastier the bite will be. 2. Reptiles are not stupid. They are extremely curious and can be taught like dogs. And reptiles can recognize their owners and tell the difference between two people. My bearded dragons can tell the difference between me and my sister, and they can recognize me very well. 3. Many daddy longlegs aren't even spiders. The ones that are spiders don't have potent venom and don't spin webs. 4. Ostriches don't bury their heads in the sand. They lower their heads to turn their eggs or check their nests. From far away, it looks like burying, but it's not. 5. Touching a baby bird won't make its mother abandon it. Birds have a weak sense of smell. They don't ditch their babies because a human touched them. The most likely reason for a bird abandoning a chick is because the chick is weak or a wren, since wrens don't usually survive. 6. Snakes are not always vicious. Many snakes are very clingy and will wrap around your leg if you try to leave them. Every reptile has its own personality. They don't all act the same. You might get some that are more sassy than others. Or you might get one that is extremely timid and shy. Also, their bites don't always carry venom. Some snakes do a warning bite or a dry bite to test if you are a real threat. Not every bite contains venom. Venom is only necessary if it's cornered. 7. Tarantulas aren't aggressive. They're shy and would rather run than bite. Their threat pose is basically them saying, "Please don't make me do this." Plus, their bites are rarely ever painful. And they would rather use their other defense mechanism of scratching off hairs, since those hairs can get stuck and prick the skin. 8. Hyenas don't always steal from lions. The opposite is more common. Hyenas are excellent hunters. Spotted hyenas hunt 60 to 90% of their food. They're endurance predators, capable to run prey down over long distances. Their success rate is higher than lions. Lions are powerful, but they're also opportunistic. Hyenas will take down a large animal, and lions will show up afterward to bully them off. Hyenas steal from lions when the kill is unguarded. 9. Gorillas aren't violent brutes. They're gentle, shy, and mostly peaceful. Chest beating is communication of how more likely they are to run from a fight, not a prelude to random attacks. The louder the chest beating, the more likely it is to run. Also, the chest beating doesn't sound like how it is in the movies. It actually sounds more like popping bubble wrap. Lol. 10. Crocodiles are mindless killers. They're ambush predators, not roaming aggressors. Most attacks happen when people enter their territory, especially at night or near nesting sites. Since mothers are very protective of their babies, they don't run at you. They mostly open their mouths and push forward to say back off. It's not a ready charge. It's more of a warning, giving you the chance to walk away with your limbs intact. 11. Jellyfish aren't actively hunting swimmers. They drift with currents. Stings happen because tentacles trail behind them, not because they're attacking. Since jellyfish do not have brains, they don't have the capacity to actively hunt humans. Stings are just humans being careless. 12. Even though wolves and coyotes are in the same canine class, wolves actively hate coyotes, and coyotes often kill unprotected pups. And a steel wolf kills. Since they see each other as competition, it's a never-ending war. Wolves get along better with crows because crows will help them hunt from the sky. In return, they get leftovers. They are also alarms to signal whenever a coyote tries to steal food, and usually that ends up with one less coyote. I hope you enjoyed these facts, and if you want to hear some more, I'd be happy to make another video. I love sharing my love of animals with you guys, and I'm glad I could teach you a few things.